go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Wonder Park. Good God. So Wonder Park is a movie about this mom and this girl, and they have this huge imagination. Never seen that in a movie before. And they decide they build a park, and the park turns out is actually, so they have this park of their own that's in their imagination. Then it turns out the park is actually real. What a twist. And it's never explained why it's real, of course, because lazy. But, and then stuff happens, she forgets about the park, she's to go save the park. I don't care. Alright, first, I didn't really care for this movie in the slightest bit. It was either going to be total garbage, or Like, it didn't look good at all, it didn't look terrible. I mean, it kind of looked terrible. It didn't look great, it didn't look horrible. It looked kind of, Like, it looked kind of bad. It looked pretty bad, but it didn't look like, you see the point is that it looked pretty bad, but it looked really just like a generic kids movie. You know, the type of thing like Illumination makes, where it's generic, lazy, and it infuriates you, and boils your blood. That is really what this movie looked like it was going to be. And then I saw it. You know, they upped ticket prices actually at my theater, so now it's $6 before $4. This means I spent $6 on it. This means I actually paid Paramount $6 to watch Wonder Park. I wonder if I think I regret that. I really do. I really think I regret that. Yeah. Okay, so it's obvious that no famous person's in this movie, but I'm gonna get what I liked of this movie first out of the way. The first things I did like about this movie is that I didn't hate the main character. Okay, she's a bland, generic kid that you've seen in a million other movies, but at least she wasn't a dislikable character, and it felt like the animation coinciding with the actual actress's performance came together for not a dislikable character. And the animation as a whole, the movement, the style, and the set pieces, they're all really good. The worst part about this animation is how freaking dark it is. Like, the color scheme of this movie sucks. It's supposed to be an imaginative color scheme, but it really looks bad. It really, really looks like just so plain and gray the whole movie. Literally, once they get the park restored, it still looks like this gray, and I hate it. And the movie consistently likes this gray. And I kind of how I'm going to break down this movie. I don't know. First thing I'm going to say is the tone of this movie sucked. It was very annoyingly happy at the beginning for the opening scene. And for a good portion, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know how long. The movie feels like 2 hours, but it's not even 90 minutes. But then it becomes a soap opera. It's freaking depressing and sad. And then it goes back to this annoying happiness. Then it goes back to being a soap opera. Then it goes back to this annoying happiness. And it doesn't know what its tone is. It doesn't have any middle time. Everything is happy or really sad. It's not okay, here's one thing that was amazing, is that my theater was dead silent the entire movie. Every comedic attempt, a little baby laughed twice. That was literally it. There were a couple comedic attempts, and they're like, eh, but the rest of it, not funny. Also, this movie's freaking racist. Like, there's actually a couple kind of racist jokes, and I was like, really? You're really? Whatever. Yeah, it's a tone. Comedy was so unfunny. Like, I'd seen every joke in another movie before. It literally had no creative joke. I'd seen everything before. The characters were completely all bland, completely boring, annoying characters. All of the animals, totally boring. Like, none of them I cared for. And uninspiringly, this movie is so long, but so little happens in it, and it's so messy, and it's so garbage. And I freaking hated this entire movie. I barely liked, like I said, I gave away what I liked, but I really, really hated this entire thing. It is so bad. This movie was so freaking bad. I am amazed. I hated every second of watching this movie. In fact, literally, when she gets back to her home after going to the Wonderland or whatever, I walked out of the theater and just left. I was so done. My brother was in there too, so he saw the rest of it and he told me what happened. And it was literally what I thought was going to happen. It was such a predictable thing, so I was like, what is this movie going to do that I'm not thinking it's going to do? I'm getting out of here. And I don't regret that decision, because I missed 5 or 10 minutes of seeing more annoying, pandering, stupid, predictable, lazy, boring, everything bad an animated movie is. It fails. This movie fails in every category conceivable. It does nothing right. It is a complete and utter failure. I hated it. I was genuinely excited when the movie was ending. I was like, yes, come on. Oh, we still have to wait for this home stuff? I'm getting out. And I got out. And I was not regretful of this decision at all. God, I don't know if this is the worst movie of the year or second worst, because Replicas still sucked. And I hate that movie, but I don't know. I feel like I hate Wonder Park more. Let's see. I don't know. This movie was... Oh, another thing, the title. Did you know Wonder Park is not a thing? It's Wonderland? I saw this in the first trailer and I was like, why did you call it Wonderland? Why did you call it Wonder Park? It's Wonderland. And then the movie went through with it. Just call it Wonderland. Now I have to deal with Wonder Park. I don't get what... God, it's kind of like the Fighting With My Family, where it's like, Fighting With My Family is freaking amazing. It's because it's amazing, it's because it does everything right. It's like, okay, you did everything right. Now do I talk about this movie? It's complete polar opposite. It's like, okay, you did literally everything wrong. How do I talk about you? That's really how to describe Wonder Park. It's a movie that conceivably does everything wrong and is completely a movie I officially hate. Like, I hate this movie. It's such a bland, bad kids movie. I really can't give a positive here. It doesn't, the animation's nice, I guess. That's what I'll say that. The animation's nice. It's really a boring, generic, annoying, angering, stupid, horribly written kids movie that kids won't enjoy. Like, no kid in my theater was laughing at anything. It was dead silent the whole movie. Some people walked out of the theater in the middle. I was like, yeah, I really want to walk out of this, but I got a review to make. And it's 85 minutes. It shouldn't be painful, but it's 85 minutes, and it's completely painful. Replicas was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. That is a full, almost 15, 20 minutes longer than this movie. And this movie willingly could be, I don't know if it is more painful, but the thing about Replicas is that ending really shot the movie, like, murdered, the ending of the movie was so bad. Like, it completely... Okay, so here's the thing. I still think that Replicas ending is worse than anything Wonder Park does. It's just that Replicas is consistently horribly boring the whole time. Wonder Park is just consistently failing at literally everything it wants to do. I hate this movie. It's the second movie this year I've hated, because this year I thought we were being a lot lower at this point. No, we haven't had a lot of amazing movies, but we have a lot of terrible movies. Currently, right now, the really bad movies I've seen are Escape Room, Replicas, now Wonder Park. And it deservedly is a piece of utter garbage. I conceivably hated everything this movie did. Nothing worked. Guys, in the end, Wonder Park is a complete and utter failure. Kids won't enjoy it. Adults won't enjoy it. It's not made for anyone. It's just this completely bland throwaway kids movie that I hated. I would hate it when I was a kid. I would think it's boring and pointless as a kid. It's essentially boring, stupid, and it's everything wrong with a movie packed into one thing. The comedy, literally, I don't think there was an original joke in it. And I'm not joking. They actually edit their own joke into one of the trailers 5 times funnier than anything in this movie. And it's not even funny in the trailer. It's a completely cringingly unfunny, horrible movie. And I hated this movie. And I'm going to give Wonder Park a 1 out of 10. I hated it that much. It gets the 1 out of 10. This review should not be 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it short. What do you guys think on not saying Wonder Park? Because no one saw this movie. Let me know in the comment section below. Sorry, no Captive State review. My theater is stupid, and they were not playing it at all. Like, they're not playing it on Sunday. And I couldn't do it yesterday because they were only playing it at 10:50, and I can't go at 10:50. That's far too late. because I'm not going to keep people up till 12. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. I'm not seeing Captive State. That's official. And I'm seeing Dumbo this weekend. So yeah, bye.